What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. And today's build video is going to be something you're probably going to laugh at me about. I am so bad at sniping, it's not even funny. It's either I one-hit everybody or I see, or I just die instantly. There's no like workaround. So much so that it was starting to become comedic, and I was starting to laugh about it. Man, I am a run and gun player through and through. I love to do high damage. I love to use weapons with high RPMs and just run around. I love it. But sniping is a whole different playstyle, and I do not have the patience for this. I have an amazing sniper build, but I'm so bad at sniping. But don't take my word for it. Sit back, relax, popcorn, get ready to laugh, because I'm going to show you some gameplay footage, not only of me in conflict trying to be a sniper, but me in the dark zone trying to be a sniper. I do get some really cool kills that are all one hits, but I do die a lot, so I don't know. I'm not the best sniper. I will never claim to be the best sniper. So if you have any tips or tricks about being a sniper, let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to the channel. But alright, sit back, relax, enjoy this gameplay, and try not to laugh too bad. And I will see you guys in just a second.
Boost about to activate. Boost online. The enemy is acquiring a boost. The boost has been taken by the enemy. Medical assistance needed. Agent out of action. Agent down. Defender drone detected. About to come online. Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Boost now active.
Is halfway done.
Agent down. System malfunctioning. System reactivated. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down. Agent killed. Now entering an invaded dark zone. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue stinger hive detected. Stinger hive located. Serious trauma detected. Zone. Rogue agent. Serious trauma detected. Rogue striker drone detected.
The enemy is claiming supply drop. The specialization supply drop has been claimed by the enemy.
Stinger hive detected. Vital signs critical. Boost about to come online. Agent incapacitated. Agent vital sign. An agent needs assistance. System back online.
All right. Well, I hope I didn't lose too much respect for that. I'm never gonna claim to be a good sniper, but some of those kills, I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty good. But all right, so here we go. Here is my sniper build for the Dark Zone and PvP in general. Now, first up with the specialization, you have to use the sharpshooter specialization. It's a must. So yeah, sharpshooter specialization, and then the nemesis. I tried to use the White Death. What's the other one I tried to use? Let me see. So I tried to use the classic M44 carbine, and then I also, oh, there it is, the Eckham's long stick. These are the two that I tried to use before switching to the nemesis, and that's because I could like clearly see a difference where the Eckham's long stick and the classic carbine, they were okay, but the damage just wasn't there. And the pop shot potential for me personally, just remember this is all about me and my playstyle. I could not get those snipers to work for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know how you guys use it, but man, oh man, I just could not do it. So I went with the Nemesis. In my opinion, this is like a sniper build for dummies. Like anyone can use this build and one hit anybody. So using the Nemesis, I started to one hit everyone. It didn't matter if I shot them in the head or like the shoulder or like I think I shot this one dude in the kneecap and it one hit him. I don't know. But the Nemesis is the way to go. Now this is an exotic marksman rifle, and yeah, so if you don't have one, farm snipers with your buddies that do, drop it for you. It's a great weapon to use, and mine's not even maxed out. So let's look at it. So this is my Nemesis. It's sitting at 2.3 million damage with maxed out marksman rifle damage, 100% headshot damage, and 8% crit chance. Now what is cool about this is the talent. Electromagnetic Accelerator. So shots fired deal 0 to 100% weapon damage based on how long the trigger is held before releasing. So let me just show you that real quick. That way you understand what this talent does. Now this is an important, very, very important way to use this weapon. If you don't use it this way, you're just killing yourself with damage, or should I say lack thereof. Alright, so you go to the firing range, and very simple. I am looking down the optic, and then you hold down the trigger. And as you trigger, you can see the box then, gets full. It's what, like a gold circle? And then whenever that gold circle is complete, then you get that 100% damage on top of that. Really not bad. So that's how you use this weapon. You have to hold the trigger down, and then when you're ready to shoot, lift up, and boom, they're dead. I'm telling you, they're dead. It's like so easy. This is a sniper build for dummies. Anyone can just copy and paste this build, and I promise you, you'll end up headshotting everybody. It doesn't matter. I think if you go back and look at the gameplay footage of me getting the one-shots, they all had really high armor, whether it be the Dark Zone or Conflict. They had really high armor. And it was just boom, headshot, you're dead. Or boom, shoulder shot, you're dead. It really didn't matter. The base damage on this is too high to ignore, and while you're holding down that trigger, you can get up to 100% more weapon damage. And remember, I'm using perfect glass cannon, so all of that weapon damage and everything is amplified by 30%. So I'm doing work, but I suck at sniping. I am hilariously bad at sniping. It's so bad. All right, so back to the build. My secondary, I am using the Banshee SMG. You saw that in the gameplay footage. If I couldn't kill them with the sniper, they would then rush me. So then I'd switch to the SMG and actually melt them down. Perfect glass cannon with an SMG is really nice, not gonna lie. Banshee's at 108.2 total damage with max SMG damage, max damaged armor, and 15% crit chance. Now what melts the enemy so fast is using the talent Measured. So the first half of my magazine, it shoots faster with less damage, and then the bottom half of my magazine, it shoots slower with more damage. And then for the sidearm, I'm using a backup boomstick with InSync. Alright, so there are your weapons. Now like I said, this is a sniper build for dummies. Anyone can use this. So you have 3-piece aces and eights, the Sawyer's knee pads, 1 piece of Heraldry, the backpack with Vigilance, and then the Sacrifice chest piece, which is Providence, and that talent Perfect Glass Cannon. Now, starting off with the mask. Aces and eights. So the gear set bonuses I get from this build, 15% marksman rifle damage and 30% headshot damage. Now for the attributes, I get max weapon damage, max headshot damage, and then for the mod, again, max headshot damage. I have over 300% headshot damage total. Now going to the backpack, Heraldry holding. For the brand set bonuses, for this build, 10% marksman rifle damage. Now the talent on this backpack is Vigilance. As long as I do not take any damage at all, I get an increased total weapon damage of 25%. And then remember, that will then be amplified by my Perfect Glass Cannon. Now as far as the attributes for this backpack, I have max weapon damage, shot damage, and weapon handling at 6.5. Now for the mod, another max headshot damage mod. Going to the chest piece, this is the Sacrifice chest piece. It's named Providence Defense chest piece glass cannon. Perfect Glass Cannon, all damage you deal is amplified by 30%. However, all of your incoming damage you take is amplified by 60%. And that's where a lot of people, they don't want to use it because they're going to die too quick. And I agree, it sucks. But if you can get the shot off, you're more likely to kill them before they kill you. Now, Providence defense, the brand set bonus I get from this build, 15% headshot damage. Now, as far as the attributes, I have max weapon damage, 8.6 headshot damage, and 7% weapon handling. For the mod, again, max damage. Gloves are aces and eights. This one, God rolled with max weapon damage and headshot damage. Go to the holster, aces and eights holster, max weapon damage, max headshot damage. And then of course the knee pads, Sawyer's knee pads. Reason I am using this is because of the talent. This does make your sniper hit harder. There are other ways, you could run perfect focus, you could do, some different, headshot damage builds to make this hit harder. But the way I have it, it's pretty much dummy proof. As long as you hit your target, you're good to go. These knee pads, the talent is called Stand Your Ground. You cannot be staggered by explosions, and the more you stay in place, you don't move at all, you get stacks of weapon damage. 3% for each second you are not moving, and that goes up to 10 stacks. So you can get 30% more weapon damage just by sitting in place. And as a sniper, you are pretty much static as it is. There's a few times where I would run around and then try to snipe, and it does not work out for you. Trust me. Man, I am so bad at sniping. Oh, it's so bad. Anyways, so you get into cover, you have this proc, you get the extra 30 damage, 30% weapon damage, and that is also amplified by your perfect glass cannon. So you get 30% off the knee pads, you get 20% from vigilance, and then you get 30% amplified from the chest piece. And just stupid. Now going to the skills. You can use whatever skills you want. Now for me, I'm using the scanner pulse just because PvP, you want to know where your enemy is. However, if you don't need the scanner pulse, I would highly recommend you use the, the Achilles? The Achilles pulse. Now this is my sniper character, so I don't have it on this character, but if I were to put this on my main guy, I would use Achilles pulse, have somebody else in my group run scanner, and then if I can use the Achilles pulse, it doesn't matter what sniper I have, it'll one-shot with that amplified headshot damage from Achilles. Alright, so those are your skills. Let's finish off with the stats. So this is for the Nemesis. 2.25 million weapon damage in PvP, 601k. I have 18% crit chance, 50% crit damage, and 303.6 headshot damage. Go to the offensive tab, 85% all weapons damage bonus, and 55% marksman rifle damage bonus. So every time I use the Nemesis, I have 140% damage bonus total. Now go to the gear talents. Remember, I am using vigilance on the backpack, giving me 5% weapon damage. I have stand your ground talent on my knee pads, giving me 30% weapon damage. And I have glass cannon on the chest piece, giving me 30% amplified damage. Now the defensive tab, I do have 913k armor with 353k health. Now for my explosive resistance and hazard, 10% of each of these are due to my watch level. And that's where I do my disclaimer for all my builds. Alright, so I am currently watch level or shade level 1766. So that means all of these boxes and attributes are maxed out 50/50. Now the only way to get all of these boxes maxed out is to at least be shade level 1000. So if you are above shade level 1000, or should I say at or above shade level 1000, all you have to do is copy and paste my build and you will have the exact same numbers and the exact same results. You'll be able to one-shot people by shooting them in the toe. It's really simple. However, if you are below shade 1000, some of these boxes will not be maxed out, and when you copy and paste my build, you will not get the exact same numbers. So that is a big player. Just be, cognizant of your watch level and those attributes. there you have it. This is my sniper build for dummies. I'm hilariously horrible at being a sniper. I don't know how many times I can say it. I will never claim to be a good sniper in this game, just because it's just not my cup of tea. It's really hard for me to stay still and try to, get a pop shot, but to each their own. I mean, if you are a sniper, this would be a great build for you to run. And I'm sure if you're a sniper, you've already used it. So this is for everyone that's just wanting to have a nice sniper build in the DZ or conflict. I hope that you can use it and be a better sniper than I can, and I'll stick to my run and gun playstyle. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, don't forget to check out my video regarding the quality of life changes coming to the Division 2. And if you have any recommendations or wishes for your wish list for this game, let me know in the comments. I am coming up with a list, and I am talking to Yannick about future changes in this game. So don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel.